How much money can you really earn in a month in Germany? You know, this was one of the many questions that I was asking myself a couple of years ago when I wanted to move to Germany. It would have been nice to have a video on YouTube to learn everything I needed on the topic. It would have probably prepared me better for the job market and would have helped me be less naive about moving to Germany. For the people who don't know me, hi, my name is Jesse. I am originally from Ghana and I grew up in Italy and I have an Italian passport. In my private life, I'm a software developer and a content creator in crypto. In this video, I'm going to break down how much money you can realistically make in Germany, which job paid the highest salaries, and whether foreigners actually make less money in Germany. And towards the end of the video, I will share my personal opinion on whether it's a good idea to move to Germany after almost 5 years of living here. Don't skip any part of this video because I'm going to give you the harsh truth about what it's really like to work and live in Germany. All right. There is one thing that can ruin your experience in Germany if you don't understand it. Taxes. As an employee, your salary is subjected to several mandatory deductions, which are automatically taken from your paycheck before you receive your net income. Income tax, or in German Einkommensteuer. This is a progressive tax, meaning that the more you earn, the higher percentage you will pay. It ranges between 0% and 45% for the high earners. Solidarity surcharge, or Solidaritätszuschlag, a small additional tax of 5.5% on your income tax if you earn more than 19,950 euros per year. Church tax, or Kirchensteuer. If you are registered with a church in Germany, you will pay 8 to 9% of your income tax as church tax. But if you're not religious, you are not going to pay this type of tax in Germany. Social security contribution, or Sozialabgaben. These cover healthcare insurance, pension, unemployment insurance, and other benefits. Together, they take about 19 to 21% of your gross salary. They include healthcare insurance, or in German Krankenversicherung, around 7.3%, pension insurance or Renteversicherung 18%, split 50-50 with your employer, and unemployment insurance or Arbeitslosenversicherung at 2.6%, and long-term care insurance or Pflegeversicherung at 1.7%. Let's take a look at how much money you can take home after taxes at different salary levels. These are approximate net salary calculations. So I'm assuming that you are single, you have no children, and you have standard deductions. So this is basically a table with gross salaries and what your monthly net income is going to look like after deduction. So feel free to pause the video if you need to. If you earn less than 10,908 euros per year in 2025, you don't have to pay any income tax, which means that your brutto is equal your netto, or your gross is equal your net income. Germany has a strong social system, so your deductions are going to cover things like free healthcare, pension, retirement, and unemployment benefits. But what about the jobs? What jobs pay the best in Germany? As of January 1st, 2025, the minimum wage in Germany is 12.82 euros per hour. This is an increase from the previous rate of 12.41 euros per hour in 2024. So unless you decide to take the risk of working without a legal contract in Germany, which is something I don't recommend, you are going to have a yearly gross salary of 26,665 euros per year, which equates to 19,380 euros a year after tax deductions, or 1,615 a month. And these are the sectors that normally or typically pay minimum wage in Germany. So if you want to stay away from minimum wage jobs, you should try to avoid these type of jobs. I have worked in logistics for 2.5 years in Germany, and I can say that depending on your position, experience, department, shifts, and certifications such as the forklift certification or a specific vocational training, such as the Ausbildung in German, a person could earn up to 600 or 1,200 euros more per month, but it gets tough to earn more than that. I have to be honest, if you come into Germany for a vocational training or Ausbildung in logistic, specifically working inside of a warehouse, I think is a big waste of time, because as soon as you're going to finish this Ausbildung or vocational training, you are going to earn the same salary as someone who has no skill or knowledge about the job, who's basically going to start from scratch. And I personally think that is a bad deal, because you're going to spend 2.5 or 3 years doing a Ausbildung or vocational training. I worked at Amazon as a courier delivering packages and in a warehouse. And to be completely transparent, these are the screenshot of my salaries back then. In my opinion, these are some of the lowest paid and physically demanding jobs in Germany. Let me know in the comments below if you had any experience with jobs like this. The best jobs in Germany are for the highly educated, people with an academic background, people with a bachelor's or master's degree, or at least a Ausbildung. This is because Germany runs on a knowledge-based economy. Germany is different from many other countries when it comes to education and employment. Unlike the United States, where skills can often be learned outside of the traditional academic setting and they can also lead to job opportunities, Germany relies on a structured and rigorous system through trusted institutions. In most cases, formal education and recognized qualifications are essential for employment. In fact, some of the best paying jobs are in sectors like banking, insurance, IT, mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics, and etc, etc, etc. I'm currently in an Ausbildung to become a software developer, and I know that at the end of the vocational training, I will be earning roughly 42,000 euros brutto per year. But I can also bump that amount to 47,000 euros brutto per year if I can sell myself and I can demonstrate that I can bring some value to the company. And that's roughly 2,350 euros netto a month, considering my tax class and the fact that I don't have children. A friend of mine also works in IT and he makes roughly 80,000 euros gross a year with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree at one of the largest companies in Germany, with more than 4 years of experience in the field. My friend got employed through something called Tarifvertrag. And right now you'll be asking yourself, what is a Tarifvertrag? Germany has a unique labor system where unions and employers negotiate on agreements to ensure fair wages, work conditions, and benefits. A Tarifvertrag is a legally binding agreement between employers and trade unions. It sets the minimum wages, the working hours, bonus payments, vacation days, and job security. These agreements are not individual contracts, but they apply to all the employees of a company or a industry that follow the agreement. Companies like Volkswagen, BMW, and Siemens have powerful worker councils and unions. When it comes to negotiation power, normally larger companies can afford the structured pay scales and long-term agreements, but smaller companies often opt out because they lack financial stability and prefer more flexibility. But what's the difference between somebody who has a Tarifvertrag and somebody who works at a similar company in terms of size but without a Tarifvertrag? Let's make an example. A person with a bachelor's and master's degree starting with a Tarifvertrag covered job in the industry like automotive, working at BMW, in a region like Bavaria with a qualification as a master's degree in engineering will have an entry-level position with a Tarifvertrag level at e.g. between 13 and 14. First year salary is going to be between 60,000 and 72,000 per year. Bonuses and benefits are going to be 35-hour work weeks, Christmas and vacation bonuses, salary increases every 1 or 2 years. A similar job outside of the union agreement would probably pay 50 to 55,000 euros a year with fewer benefits sometimes. So being able or having the opportunity to join one of these companies in Germany is very beneficial in terms of salary and work-life balance. In addition, you need to understand that Germany has big regional salary differences due to economic strength, industry presence, and cost of living. The best paying regions in Germany are Baden-Württemberg with cities like Stuttgart and Karlsruhe, Bavaria with cities like Munich and Nuremberg, Hesse with Frankfurt, and Hamburg. The worst paying regions in Germany are basically in Eastern Germany, with Saxony, Brandenburg, Thuringia, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, and Saxony-Anhalt. These regions have salaries that are 20 to 30% lower than West Germany, fewer union agreements, and fewer large companies, and they have more small to medium-sized businesses. And I will add one more thing. They are not really welcoming to foreigners. So if you don't want any racial challenges, I will advise you to pick a region that is more open-minded. Now, let's take a closer look at why many people think that foreigners make less money in Germany. I can talk about this from personal experience because I am a foreigner myself. Over the past 4 years, I've met and talked to many people from different backgrounds in Germany. And based on these conversations, I have noticed there are 3 main reasons why foreigners normally make less money. The first reason is that most foreigners in Germany come here to work in physical labor jobs such as construction, cleaning, and working at a warehouse. As we discussed earlier, these type of jobs pay close to the minimum wage and they don't typically have union agreements. This basically means lower salaries, fewer benefits, and low job security. Another big issue is that many foreigners struggle to get their certifications or university degrees recognized by the German authorities. I've spoken to many people from Poland, Albania, Pakistan, Iran, Afghanistan, and many other countries, and all these people seem to have the same problem. And at the end, they had to take lower paid jobs to support their families. This leads me to the third reason, which is probably one of the biggest challenges in Germany. Speaking German is a must in this country. It's essential for socializing, learning, and understanding German culture and traditions. If you don't speak the language, you're always going to feel like an outsider. Germans are not the most warm and open at first. They usually have their own friend circles. So if you want to break through and be part of their social world, you need to speak German. Many foreigners don't even reach the B2 level in German, which is the minimum required to have better job opportunities. Without language skills, it's pretty hard to get higher paying jobs or even to be taken seriously in a professional environment. In my opinion, this is one of the biggest reasons why foreigners make less money. If you're an English native speaker, it might be easier because you're going to have the ability to work in international companies and surround yourself with people who speak English. But even then, you will struggle to connect with real German people unless you speak the language. And that is just the harsh truth. Now, you might be wondering, is it really worth it to move to Germany for work? From my experience living here, I would say that it all depends on what type of person you are. You need to understand which type of person you are before making this type of decision. If you relate to most of the points that I'm about to say, then Germany would not be a great fit for you. If you have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree or both and expect to earn 100,000 euros per year, you want to start your own business or become an entrepreneur, Germany makes it difficult. You're not willing to learn German to at least a B2 level. You don't like paying high taxes to the government. You can't handle cold, rainy weather and need sunshine year round. You prefer warm, friendly, and social cultures. On the other hand, if you relate to some of the following points, Germany is going to be the best choice for you. You want job stability in your industry. You are okay with earning between 30 to 60,000 euros per year with a bachelor's or master's degree. This will be enough to cover your living cost and take a few vacations a year. You're planning to start a family and benefit from Germany's strong social system. You want a higher status passport like the German citizenship. You are willing to learn German up to the B2 level or higher. You are comfortable with cold weather, rainy days, and limited sunshine. And you value a good healthcare system and want easy access to medical care. If most of these points sound like you, then Germany is going to be a great place to live and work. If you found this video helpful and you are thinking about moving to Germany, you will definitely want to know how much it actually costs to live here. Rent, groceries, utilities, and more. I will break everything down in my next video in a very transparent way so you actually know what to expect when coming here. So click here to watch this video now. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe if you find this video useful.